Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's Wednesday night. It's time to talk about music. Man, this past week was a big weekend for music, and there was a lot of stuff going on around the area. And I hope you had a chance to go check out and visit and see some of those great opportunities for live music around the area, showcasing a lot of the local artists and talent that we have in the area. That being said, just because last weekend was Local Fest and there was a ton of music at Local Fest doesn't mean that we're done. There's still a lot of music going on and a lot of local artists in the area that are continuing to play and produce and perform and provide you with many opportunities and locations to go see and experience and enjoy local music. With that being said, let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about some of the artists in and around the area and what they've got going on coming up in this week and next. Cheers and beers to 40 years. Join us to celebrate Cody's birthday, September 21st. Cody is the Co in Brewster and Co. So if you happen to be in and around Stumpy's Backyard Barbecue, oh, go swing by there and tell Cody happy birthday. And remind him that 40 is really not that bad. It doesn't really suck. I don't know why everybody thinks it. I don't know why it's such a thing, that I was like, oh, you turned 40, it must be terrible. Really, for me, it wasn't. 40 wasn't bad. 30 was horrible, but 40 wasn't bad. Hey, other places you can find Brewster and Co. Friday, September 20th, they're going to be at Main Street Pizza. We already mentioned that on Saturday, the 21st, they're going to be at Stumpy's Backyard Barbecue. Next Friday, the 27th, you can catch them at the Post Bakery and Bistro. And September 28th, they will be playing at Delta Jubilee in Marked Tree. John Jones will be at Cotton Fest in Wilson. And that's taking place this Saturday. I completely blanked on when that was going to be. But yeah, that'll be this Saturday, September 21st at the Grange at Wilson Gardens. There's live music. John Jones will be there from 11 to 2. And then Irish Red will be taking over and playing from 2:30 to 5. In addition to live music, there's going to be a kids zone. There'll be food and drinks. There's going to be local farms will be featured. There's going to be a Little Miss Cotton Fest. The Hampson Museum will be open. White's Mercantile Pop-Up Shop. The Wilson Gin. There's going to be a lot of other vendors there. Things for you to see and do. So if you're down and around the Wilson area, make sure you swing by and check everything out. In addition to Cotton Fest, tonight, well, he's probably done or wrapping up, close to wrapping up by now. John Jones is at the Social tonight. Friday, he'll be at the Spring River Draft House. Now, Saturday, like I said, he is going to be at Cotton Fest from 11 to 2. And then later on that evening, if you're here in Paragould, you can catch him at Skinny Jay's at 7. Next Friday night, he'll be at J-Town's Grill. And next Saturday, you can catch John at Juniper Tree Meadery. This Friday, you can catch Jake Lung at the Laredo Grill. And then Saturday, Jake is going to be at the Pemco Eagles as they present Dennis Gurley's Day of Music fundraiser. This is going to be a live concert. There's going to be performances by many of Dennis's friends. I know of a couple that are going to be there. I don't know the whole list, but I know that Jake's going to be there for part of the day. And then later on, he's going to go ahead and slide on down the road to Whiskey Ken's Levy Lounge, where he'll be playing Saturday evening. And then Sunday at 2 p.m., you can catch him, the entire Jake Lung Band, at Shake Rag Bar and Grill. Next Friday, September 27th, the Jake Lung Band will be at the Delta Jubilee for the Cypress Park Tailgate Concert in Mark's Tree. A couple other things are going on in addition to being at the excuse me, The Delta Jubilee on the 27th. On September 25th, which is next Wednesday, the Jake Long Band will be at the NEA District Fair. And then Saturday, September 28th, they will be back at the Delta Jubilee at 12:30. Jet and the organization is going to be at Forest Roots Bar, Grill, and Bottle Shop this Saturday. They're going to kick off the music around 8 p.m. and play until midnight. They are going to be next Friday in Kenton, Tennessee at the Fall Days Festival. And Jet and the organization is also going to be one of the bands that will be at the Pimco Eagles this Saturday for the Dennis Gurley benefit. I believe they're playing at 3 p.m. Next Saturday, you can catch them at Pumpkin Hollow. This is new. I didn't know that Pumpkin Hollow did this, but apparently they are going to be having a series of bands and musicians that are going to be playing starting this weekend. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But yeah, it was really cool. I didn't know they were doing that. But yeah, you can catch Jet and the organization at Pumpkin Hollow September 28th. Randy Harrington and the Southern Tradition Band will be at Band Fest in Marble Hill this Saturday. And the Eric Edwards Trio has a couple of show dates lined up. And this Saturday, you can catch them at Raps Baron. And next Friday, they will be at Upper Crust. Hunter Creed will be at Gavin's Downtown this Saturday in Harrisburg. And then next Saturday, you can catch Hunter at Stumpy's Backyard Barbecue. Laura Caroline has a couple of gigs coming up in and around the area. This Saturday, you can catch her at the Roundup Music Show in Brooklyn. And then next Friday at Main Street Pizza in Walnut Ridge. The Electric Voodoo Explosion is going to be at Judd Hill Farmers Market this Saturday morning. They'll start playing around 9 o'clock and play until 11:30. Drive South Acoustic Show will be at Tio's this Friday night, September 20th. And you can catch the Happy Campers this Saturday at Bigger's Bluff. Some of the venues in and around the area that provide the opportunities for the local musicians to have a place to play, so they're not just standing on the street corner and getting rained on. But it's not just that. The live music does add to the ambiance and to the atmosphere of a place. And several places have realized that and have provided a place where the musicians can play. Skinny J's here in Paragould will have John Jones this Saturday, September 21st. Next Friday, Drive South will be at Skinny J's. And then next Saturday, September 28th, Joey Evans will be playing at Skinny J's. This coming Monday, September 23rd, Bluegrass Monday presents the Baker Family. This will be at the Collins Theater, and this is in conjunction with KASU and local. I've heard some of the through the course of the week. There's a radio program on KASU called Arkansas Roots, and they, in addition to a lot of the music they play, they also feature some of the stuff that they're going to have at Bluegrass Monday. So I got to listen to a couple of songs done by the Baker family earlier this week, and it sounded really good. You should definitely go check them out. Skinny J's in Jonesboro. We'll have Brian Nobles tomorrow night. And next Thursday, September 26th, Logan Cook will be providing your musical entertainment. LA Nights here in Paragould. This week, Sunday Funday will feature Garrett Duncan. Garrett's a new one. He hasn't I think this is going to be his first time there. So if you're interested in seeing Garrett Duncan play Sunday afternoon, be a good time to go check that out. Live in the lobby at the Embassy Suites in Jonesboro this Friday night. Aaron Fisher. It's a double Aaron weekend. Aaron Fisher Friday night, and then Saturday, Aaron Headley. I wonder if they did that on purpose or if that was just a happy accident. Going on right now for like probably another 15 minutes or so. Jake Lung live at Forest Roots tonight. Tomorrow night, Nashville Skyline will be at Forest Roots. September 21st, Jet and the Organization will be at Forest Roots. So, hey, this is a whole weekend. Wednesday with Jake Lung, Thursday with Nashville Skyline. They're going to give you a break on Friday and then come back on Saturday with Jet and the Organization. And then next Wednesday, September 25th, Lance McDaniel will be live at Forest Roots. Forest Roots is they try. Their goal is to have live music 3 nights a week. So they've got a schedule there on top of it, and they're getting that done. We were talking about this just a little bit earlier, and Pumpkin Hollow for the Horror in the Hollow. The music lineup from September 21st through November 2nd. They've got stuff lined up, I think, every weekend. Looks like every weekend. This weekend, September 21st, the State Line Shakes. Next Friday, September 27th, will be Vision Quest with Travis Barnes. And Saturday, September 28th, will be Jet and the Organization. Like I said, there was a big musical event going on last weekend, but that doesn't mean that's all. There are a few other events that are on the horizon that are coming up this weekend and next. Starting off with the Northeast Arkansas District Fair, which kicks off tomorrow. And they have a lineup of music for you starting on Monday with September 23rd with Barry Wolverton. And then Wednesday, September 25th, the Jake Lung Band will be at the fair. Thursday, the 26th, June and Giles will be at the fair. September 27th, Downton Abbey with Abby Platter. And wrapping up the fair for the final night of the fair will be Lori Dial and Friends next Saturday, September 28th. Next weekend, September 27th and 28th, is the Downtown Jonesboro Barbecue Festival. And there will be music available on at least 2 different stages. Lots of interesting things there. A few locals, a few not locals, but it's going to be a good mix of music next weekend as well. So if you're in downtown Jonesboro, check out the Downtown Jonesboro Barbecue Festival September 27th and 28th. Next Saturday, September 28th, if you're up in the Cape area, the return of Bone Stock. This is the 20th anniversary celebration, I believe. And they've got an entire day's worth of music lined up for you. So if you're interested in that, Hank Nightshade and the Midnight Suns, Head Change, Bone Stock All-Stars, Roses Unread, Fallen Within, and Powder Mill are the musical lineup for Saturday, September 28th. I don't recognize all those, but I do recognize a few of them. So if you're out and about and you get up that direction, make sure you stop by, tell them hi. And that's it. That's what we've got going on in the world of music around the area coming up this weekend and next. There will be more stuff coming up next weekend, and we'll give you a rundown of all the stuff next Wednesday. We'll give you a rundown of everything that's going to be going on through the month of September and try to catch as much as we can for the month of October while we're at it. So until we see you again next time, you guys take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend. Go find some local music. Go out and get out and find something local and enjoy yourself. Till next time, good night, everybody. We'll see you later.